Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to another weekly webinar where we look at analyzing the markets, looking for trading opportunities and analysis as well. Before we continue, just a quick notification that any opinions, news, research, prices, analysis, or information discussed in this webinar or linked to this presentation is provided as general market commentary and does not constitute as investment advice. If you're looking for investment advice, then be sure to contact a regulated financial advisor. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Dumelo. I am a senior market analyst at CWG Markets, and I will be taking you through the analysis in today's session. Now, if you'd like to keep up to date with any market news and updates, daily tips as well, then be sure to make sure you subscribe to this Telegram channel where we provide daily market tips and analysis to keep you up to date with the happenings that are happening in the market as well. And just to bring your awareness to our 100% welcome deposit bonus, where you have the opportunity to double your funds, double your trading power with a 100% deposit bonus on up to $1,000 on your trading account on every deposit that you make. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the markets now, and we're going to have a look at what opportunities are setting up for today. So firstly, what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a look at some of the major moves of the day. So I'm going to switch over to the CWG Markets, MetaTrader 5 here, and just having a look at some of the major movers of the day. So starting with our currency side of things, if we go to Forex here and we have a look, we can see some of the biggest losses for the day include crude oil, which is down around 0.56%. We also have the USD CHF, which we'll have a look at in terms of analysis as well. And in terms of the biggest gainers for the day, we've got silver, we've got oil as well, and we've got NZD USD, where gold is up 1.45%, and Kiwi dollar is up 0.53%. So we'll have a look at that on the charts when it comes to the analysis side of things. Now, if we go to our indices, we can see in terms of our biggest loss for the day, we can see our stock indices on overall is all in the red. We've got France FRA 40, which is the CAC, down 1.61%, which we'll have a look at as well, and NASDAQ also down 1.5%. And then if we switch over to our cryptocurrencies, we can see cryptocurrencies also mostly in the red, where in terms of our common cryptos, we can see Chainlink is down 7%. If you have a look again, we've got Dogecoin also down 6.93%, as well as Solana down 6.2%, and Cardano also down 5.94%. So we'll take a look at that in terms of where the market is sitting up on the daily time frame and look at where the outlook is moving forward. So as we switch over to our charts here, all right, the first symbol I'll take a look at is, let's start with gold, since we can see gold is on our biggest gainer for today in terms of our currencies. As we can see here, gold is up today and is creating what we call fresh all-time highs here. It's reached all-time highs at around 4,690. Now, obviously, we can see in terms of the trend, the market is in an overall uptrend, with the market creating higher highs and higher lows, and currently in its phase upwards. Its first phase one upwards in this upward trend over here. So again, the overall trend is upwards, with the next resistance at the psychological level sitting at the 4,700 level on gold as well. So for intraday opportunities or for lower time frame opportunities, you'd want to be looking at the 4,700 as a barrier for your longs moving forward. Okay, and obviously we can see from Friday the setup was made here. We have a pin bar setup or a low test bar setup, which is a buyer signal if you're looking to trade to the upside. So again, the next resistance we're looking at is the 4,700 level. Okay, we could also see the market pulling back from this move to the upside, where potential pullback, we've got support at the psychological level at the 4,600, or a deeper pullback into the 4,532 level on gold as well. But other than that, a break above the 4,700, our next psychological level is at the 4,800. So that's gold. Now, if we move over to oil, so US oil, which is our WTI crude oil, we can see crude oil is approaching our major support level at the 58.46 level, which is a previous level of resistance that price broke through and is testing as well. So again, a bounce off this level could see price retesting the resistance at the 61.01 level as well as the 61.75 level. But if price breaks below this level and closes below this level, we could see a reversal to the downside with the next major support at the 55.16 level on US oil as well. Right. Now, if we move over to FX, we've got Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar, as you can see, currently in a range with price testing the bottom of the range here, which is the major support at the 0.6674 level. And we also have the top of the range, which is sitting at the 0.6736 level. Again, a bounce off this level could see price retesting the top of the range at the 0.6736. However, a break below this level and a close below this level, then we could see a reversal to the downside with the next major support sitting at the 0.6603 level on AUD USD. Okay. Now, moving on to the next symbol, we've got USD CHF, which we had a major resistance turned support at the 0.8007 level. However, we can see the overall trend is looking to the upside here, which we have a phase 2, where price is actually breaking below this resistance now turned support, with still the overall structure still looking bullish. However, again, if we see a close below this level, this could signal again a pullback in this overall trend, or the actual start of a reversal to the downside, with our next support sitting at the 0.7873 level. But as we see on the daily time frame, the current bar that is setting up for the day is giving us a potential bullish signal, which is a ring low or bounce low formation, where we have a lower high and lower low. So for those of you trading on the daily time frame, this is giving a potential to catch the move to the upside if the market continues to push up as well, with the next major resistance sitting at the 0.8067 level as well. And that is on dollar Swiss. Next up, we've got dollar yen, where we have price currently testing our major support level at the 157.70 level, with a potential bounce off this level, opening up doors for price to continue to retest the resistance at the 159.06 level, with the current bar giving us again a ring low or bounce low formation with a lower high, lower low setup to catch this pullback in this upward move, where catching this bounce, you can use this current bar, which is a price action pattern, to catch a potential buy signal on the daily time frame. But again, keeping an eye on this, if price does break below this level, we could see a deeper pullback in this potential upward move, or again the start of a trend reversal, with the next major support below the current support at the 154.68 level on USD JPY. Then other symbols that you can keep an eye on, we've got Euro AUD. So Euro Aussie, what we have here is we have price testing a previous support broken, now turned into resistance at the 1.7342 level. So a break, we have a break and a retest, which a bounce from this level opens up doors for price to push down and test the next major support, which is at the 1.7279 level. With again the current bar, as we zoom in on the charts, we can see we have a price action pattern with a higher high, higher low, ringed high or bounce high formation, as well as a pin bar or high test bar formation, which are both signals to sell, selling signals on the daily time frame. So for those of you that want to catch this move to the downside, where price is currently retesting a broken resistance turned support, then this is a signal for you to look out for as well on the close of this bar. That's Euro AUD. Again, if price actually closes above this support now turned resistance, close above this level, then could be the start of a potential trend reversal, where this opens up doors for price to test the next major resistance, which is at the 1.7498 level on Euro AUD. Next, we have Euro Swiss, Euro CHF, with price currently testing our major support level at the 0.9275 level. Again, a bounce off this level could indicate and open up doors for price to retest the resistance at the 0.9323 level. However, a break below this level and a close below this level then opens up doors for price to continue to the downside, with the next major support sitting at the 0.9212 level on Euro CHF. So this is a key level to keep an eye out for the week, as this will determine in terms of the long-term perspective where you want to continue trading on Euro CHF. Moving along, we've got Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, we can see prices in a range over here, and this is important to see here. We've got price currently trading in a range, with price currently testing the top of the range, which is at the 0.8675 level, and again the bottom of the range sitting at the 0.8654 level. With price currently testing the top of the range, okay, we can see here a pin bar setup or a high test bar setup, where this could signal a bounce off this top of the range or resistance, opening up doors for price to come back down and test the support at the 0.8654 level. So that is Euro GBP. However, if price actually manages to break and close above this level, as we can see previously, price has failed to actually close above the 0.8675 level. But if price actually manages to break above this level and close above this level, then what this does is it opens up doors for this reversal to the upside, with the next key resistance sitting at the 0.8726 level on Euro GBP. And lastly, we're going to look at GBP JPY on the currency side of things, where we can see price is approaching our major support level at the 210.48 level. Again, a bounce off this level opens up doors for price to continue to the upside and test the next major resistance at the 214.75 level, or a break and a close below this level could see a reversal to the downside, with the next major support, which is a key zone, sitting at the 207.55 and the 207.13 zone of major support on GBP JPY. So this is a key level to look out for on GBP JPY. Now, if we move over to our indices, starting with the CAC 40, FRA 40, we can see here FRA 40 has gapped to the downside over here, breaking through previous resistance turned support, as well as psychological support levels. So since price has gapped all the way down, breaking through these levels, what we can do is look at updating our key major support and resistance levels, which now, when this clears up, we can see we have now price is currently testing our major support level, which is a previous level of resistance that price broke through and retested as well before moving upwards. So now that price is currently testing this support level, again, what we can see here at the support, which is at the 8,124 level, a bounce off this level then opens up doors for price to come back and retest the resistance, which is a psychological level at the 8,400 level. Whereas if price actually manages to actually break and close below this level, then we can see this gap to the downside continue the move, with the next major support at the 8,026 level on FRA40, CAG40. Okay, so a key level that price is currently testing on FRA40. Next up, we'll look at the NASDAQ as well. So if we look at NASDAQ, which is NAS 100, again, price pushing to the downside here. And if we do this, we can see, just to update our major support and resistance levels, we can see price is pushing down from our major resistance zone here at the 25,799 and the 25,813 zone of major resistance. And what this does is it's opening up doors for price to continue to the downside, with the next major support sitting at the 24,720 level as well. So again, daily time frame as well as lower time frames opportunities you can look for to trade to the downside to that major support over there. And then now we can move over to our cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies, starting with Chainlink. So we've got Chainlink over here, which as we can see from our previous session, we can see Chainlink is finally pushing to the downside over there, and pushing to the downside, and we've got the momentum bearish with the next key support at the 12.21 level on Chainlink. So opportunities to continue to the downside with the next barrier of support at the 12.217 level on Chainlink. Right. And then if I move over to Dogecoin, so Dogecoin, we can see here we had a previous level of resistance turned support at the 0.1324 level. Price has broken through this level. What this does is it opens up doors for price to continue to the downside, with the next major support level at the 0.1175 on Dogecoin. And then we'll move over to Solana. So Solana, another cryptocurrency with major moves for the day here. So again, we had a previous level of support, a resistance turned support, price broke through that level. And if I update my major levels, we can see now price is now pushing to the downside, indicating a reversal of the trend. So we had the market creating higher highs and higher lows, and now the market is finally reversed, and this opens up doors for price to come down and test the major support zone at the 120.11 and the 119.81 zone of support on Solana SOL USD. And then lastly, we'll look at the last cryptocurrency for the session here, which is Cardano ADA USD, where we can see here, same thing, big major drop for the day. And we can see from the previous week, price did reject our resistance here and giving us a reversal of the trend to the downside, with now doors opening up for the next major support at the 0.3337 level on ADA USD major support over here. So this opens up doors for selling opportunities to the downside as well. So those are the key levels to look out for on the major moves for the day as well. Also note that we will be doing another live analysis session and a live webinar on Wednesday, same time as well, where we will update what the market is shaping up to be as well. But what I'd like to bring your attention to is just to, for those of you who are new to trading with CWG markets, what I want to do is I just want to bring your attention to the different account types that are available on CWG markets that you can take advantage of trading as well. So with CWG markets, there are three main account types that you can trade with, starting with our Cent account, which is a Cent account with a minimum deposit of $10. And we also have a standard account, which is a minimum deposit of $50. With this account, you do not get charged commission, you only get charged spread, same as our cent account. You get charged spread depending on the currency pair that you're trading. But if you're looking to trade with low spreads, high probability, we have the ECN account with a minimum deposit of $200, where the spread is at 0%. You only get charged a commission when you enter and exit the trade. So these are the three main account types, and are also available as Islamic accounts as well for our Islamic traders as well. So look at these account types, see which account type meets your needs depending on how much you want to be trading with and what assets you want to be trading to and what access to markets you want to be trading with as well. So these are the three main account types that you can trade with CWG markets. So that's going to be the analysis for the day. Again, just to bring your attention to as well, our 100% deposit bonus. We do have a 100% deposit bonus, where again, you have the opportunity to double your trading power, increase your equity that you can trade with to help you to grow your account in the quickest way possible. Now, this deposit 100% deposit bonus is available where on every deposit up to $1,000 on your trading account that you open and trade with CWG markets. All right. So if you did enjoy the session, feel free to scan the QR code here and kindly leave us feedback on our Trustpilot review, where we can look at your review and also use this to make sure our trading sessions, our live trading sessions, and our webinars are to the best of our ability to give you the best education and support as possible. But other than that, if there are any specific questions or if there are any specific topics that you'd like me to discuss in future webinars, then feel free to contact me by either sending me an email, or you can send me a direct message by using the details that you see on the screen, or simply scanning the QR codes that you see on the screen there, which will give you access to trading and access to communicating with me, where I can help you with any questions or any suggestions that you have. But other than that, that's going to be it for today's live webinar. We will leave the replay on the Telegram channel, so make sure you subscribe as well. And I will see you on Wednesday, same time, same place. Bye for now.